Good morning. It's the last day. It's day 15. I was supposed to be not walking alone today, but sadly I was supposed to be walking with a couple called Rob and Keris, but unfortunately Rob, I think he's suffering from dehydration, didn't feel very well in the night, so they've decided to take it easy today. So walking the last stretch on my own. Now I've just joined, oops, car coming. Just joined the office Dyke again, and got a big hill, and then it's all sort of downish, but no steep bits apparently. So I think it's going to be a good day. It's now around, I think my watch says 9:20. It got a bit waterlogged yesterday and isn't working properly. The last digit has stopped showing, so maybe it'll be alright when it dries out again. I slept really well. My feet just feel a bit puffy. Actually my body in general is a bit puffy. Probably need a bit more salt and stuff like that, and just a bit of rest. Taken some ibuprofen this morning, my last one, so that worked out well. So yeah, you can tell I've started going uphill now because I can't actually talk anymore. So I'm going to leave it there for the minute and I'll update you as I go, but I'm expecting it to take around 3 to 4 hours, all going well. So I just made it to the top of the first hill. Can actually see where I was camping last night, where those caravans are down there. I've just walked straight up here. For the experienced eye, I think you can see Snowdon from here. It might be that big peak in the background there, and possibly Cadair Idris over there. I'll have to check it out later, I guess. I noticed that there's actually cows in this field. I was a bit worried coming up this path in case there was a cow right in the middle of the path. I had to kind of push my way through the ferns here, the bracken and stuff. But it seems to be okay. Now standing on a stile, and I'm going to go over it and go that way. It's too much to hope for that this is the actual, like I've done the hill, isn't it? I've only been out kind of half an hour or something. Nice view though, even though it's misty. Alright, onwards. So I'm just following this stone lane along. Feeling quite quiet this morning actually. A little bit pensive. Sort of mixed feelings about finishing. It's like it'll be a relief to have a rest, but at the same time I just love being out in nature all the time. So I've noticed, I guess it's a cultural difference, that from about 2 days ago when people greet me, or people in general I guess, they go, "Hey, you alright? You okay?" But I don't know if it actually mean it as a question or whether it's just like hello, because I always answer like, "Yeah, I'm okay." You okay? But it's just something I've noticed that I find a little bit amusing. Maybe the question isn't meant to be answered. Perhaps you can tell me if you know. So there's no wind. The weather is sort of cloudy all around. Got my washing out, as you can see, like on my bag. Desperate last attempt to try and dry my clothes that I washed. What day was that? Like 3 days ago. Still haven't dried. But pretty happy that I could get the tent rolled away dry this morning. That's a relief. You know, I don't want to. It's going to be quite a long day with getting the train and then driving back, so I'd rather not have to carry a stinky wet tent around on the bottom of my rucksack, to be honest. So I got my wish. It's just quite enjoyable walking. Just I've got a steady pace, not very fast, just taking it easy. You might notice that I don't have my map around my neck today. It's because yesterday it got so drenched. I mean, to the point where I really think I'm if I use it, I'm going to rip the pages. It's just sopping wet. So I really need to just get it home, dry it all out carefully. Hopefully that'll save it. So I've decided to rely completely on my Garmin today for directions and on the little signpost, like that one there that you can see. And I don't think the route is incredibly complicated today. Just follow these little acorns. And the path is very well marked, I've got to say. It is. I'm just hoping the batteries last in the Garmin because they are the last ones I've got. And silly me, because I was so tired yesterday, forgot to actually switch off the Garmin at the end of the day. So it was on all night, although it wasn't tracking obviously. But I just hope it lasts until I get to Prestatyn. That would be great. All right, keep marching along. Me and my thoughts. So off the road, back into the fields again. Across here. Just come through these kind of peaceful little, I don't know if it's a village or just a few houses clustered. And I've got this little incline. I see lots of little rabbits running around and evidence of sheep, but there doesn't seem to actually be any in here. Weather hasn't changed. Just met a guy who said I'm about an hour away from the top of Prestatyn and then it drops down into the town. So I'm super close. It doesn't feel like it at all right now. It still feels like I'm in the middle of nowhere, to be honest. Found the sheep. And that's the sea, and that's Prestatyn. It's a bit misty. Looks like there's some ruin up on that hill there of some remains of something. Not sure what that is. No, I think I'm losing it now. I've getting to the end. I just got the giggles because I think I can recognise the difference in the sheep's voices now. I just went past and they all started bleating, and one of them just had the funniest bleat. It's just cracking me up. I can tell that I wouldn't normally laugh at that, I guess, like on the last day when I could see the sea. I've just walked across a country. It's funny. So the stars have been progressively getting worse, but I think this takes the biscuit. I don't know how they expect me to get over this one. It's just a pile of rocks in the middle. Okay, at least there's steps on the other side. Okay. Okay, I've just seen the cutest sheep. Look at this sheep. They've got fluffy heads down here. Super, super fluffy actually. These are beautiful as well. Glad I don't have to cross through that field though. Those giant horns they've got. Look at this fella. Massive. Thought I'd done with cow fields. Apparently not though. I really hope this is the last one. I get to go through this nice barley field. It's a little bit uphill but not too bad. Gotta only be a mile or two away now. Can't be too far. Still feels like I'm very far away though. I can't hear any sounds that indicate I'm getting close. Oh look, there's a slug. Seen lots of this kind of slug, including one on the bottom of my tent yesterday. That's where I came from. All the cows, there's cows everywhere around there. bushy on this bit. So there it is, there's Prestatyn and the sea and the wind turbines. So it looks like I'm just around the corner. Done about 6 miles now, so I guess 7 is about right. Get a bit of a clearer view here. There's a sign back there saying Prestatyn Hillside. So this is Prestatyn Hillside, and then we drop down. So I'm just sort of making the most of these last moments of quiet actually in the countryside, because it's all going to get busy from now on. But got something nice to look forward to. In about an hour I'm meeting up with some friends that I met online about a year ago, actually more than a year ago, who don't live very far away from here, so they're driving round to meet me and we're going to have lunch together. So I'll introduce you later, but I'm very excited to, well, we've been talking to each other by video chats on Zoom nearly every week for the last year or so, but I've never actually met them face to face. So we'll meet Anita and Steve later. There's a couple of buzzards flying around up here. You can hear the other one over there. It's hard to see now, it's dropping right down. This one's right up ahead though. Where's he gone? Blimey, I thought I'd been done with steep sections. I hope this is the last bit. Oh my god, psych myself up. So I seem to be super high above Prestatyn, and when are we going to drop down? Like, hopefully soon. I seem to be going up and up and up and up, and the town is quite far down. It's now, I don't know, is that about 12:30 or so? So hopefully I get to actually come down the bit. Still on this windy little path. It's really getting hot now, which is quite nice actually. Drying out all my clothes. Don't mind that at all. Just quite like to be there now actually. Finally coming down these really steep steps. And there's a cacophony of noises, sirens and traffic. You can hear like beach kind of noises. Haven't really heard anything like that for 2 weeks. It's a bit weird actually. Bye bye countryside. And hello road down below in town. These are the last little steps I've got in the sort of country path style by the looks of it. And then I get down to the road. Basically I'm in Prestatyn. Ooh, it's a steep bit. A little test for your knees, isn't it? Alrighty, welcome to Prestatyn. So, continue on down that road by the look of it. So here is the official end to the Offa's Dyke, and I made it. Wow, okay, 15 days, and there's the sea. So the only thing left is to go in the sea and then sign the visitors book in this leisure centre that's behind. Yep, I even had a paddle in the sea. So I'm here with Anita and Steve. This is Anita. That's Steve. Look, in the flesh.
Barra Briss.
So I made it to Prestatyn. Now we found a nice pub and we're going to just order some food. We've got some drinks.
Congratulations, Karen.
Yeah, completing the Offa's Dyke.
It's so nice to be able to share the ending with people as well, you know, not just like just sign the book and then kind of, oh bye, go flat, just go home. It's a really nice kind of ending. So thank you guys for coming. Enjoyed it.
We've been watching Karen's journey all the way, haven't we? We've been watching her videos, waiting for it to upload them on YouTube.
Yeah, it's taken a while.
I think she needs about 2 tons of food though.
Yeah, I'm so hungry. I could eat my own arm right now. Alright, I'll leave it at that. So stay tuned. Next one's going to be the Pennine Way, which starts in 10 days' time on the 19th of July. So keep you posted with that one. And get out there, get walking.